So emo is back. I mean, it never really left our household.
Emo suck my golf balls.
Orlando's Magnolia Park have been at this pop-punk thing now since 2018, and they released their new album this year, Vamp, which is a kind of concept album involving vampires and lots of emo gothy things. The lead single, Shallow, has been all over TikTok doing the rounds, and today we're going to take a closer look at it. So this is Magnolia Park with Shallow.
I tell my bitch get ready to go. Give her a mission, she bring me the dough. I tell my bitch get ready to go. I tell my bitch get.
Oh, very metalcore.
It's been a week since I seen your name come up on my phone. You're lucky I get lonely or I leave you all alone. You're my highest high and you're my lowest low. I need you just like heroin, I want you in my bone. I hate myself more than you know. I had to let you go. The only time you love me when your lights out.
Excellent. All right. That's a top B, I think. Try to let you go. Full voice. That is a big old note. So that means we're in C major, A minor, E minor, G. Oh, there's some big old notes in this. Joshua, the lead singer, is right up there. So at the beginning here, we get these little kind of like trap sensibilities. That's quite motionless and white. The synth line taking like the lead line on the intro there over the top of the guitar. Yeah, this is much more metalcore than emo. But I'm holding. It's very poppy. Right, so let's take a look at the lyrics first. It's been a week since I seen your name come up on my phone. You're lucky I get lonely, or I'd leave you all alone. You're my highest high and you're my lowest low. I need you just like smack. I want you in my bones. Sorry, YouTube. Not falling foul of the YouTube gods again. So we're building this idea of a disjointed relationship between, I presume, Joshua, the lead singer, and this third party. There's only one little lyric that sticks in my craw a little bit, and this is just a piece of advice to young songwriters. Again, I don't know anything about Joshua's life. I don't know the struggles he'd gone through, but the lyric, I need you just like horse, how fucking old am I? I need you just like smack, I want you in my bones. There has been, since the 1970s, how do I put this? A glorification of certain narcotics in rock music rather than others. For example, the line here, the lyric would never be, I need you just like fentanyl, I want you in my bones. But for some reason, there are certain narcotics that have been glamorized. And indeed, I don't know, this is just me speaking from a writing perspective. I was talking to a young songwriter, allude to that you can create ideas of without just being like, I need you like this drug. Now, in this situation, in these lyrics, it works perfectly for the rhyming structure, and of course, it ends with "I want you in my bones." So there is a deep-rooted like desire there. I love that rhyming structure, though. I hate myself more than you know. You know I had to let you go. That's cute. That's cute songwriting. I like that a lot. And also the way it drops out there just when... It's such a big pop chorus. That is such a good chorus. I know, look, metalheads, quite a lot of them look down their nose at metalcore in the same way that when new metal came out, we all got laughed at. Linkin Park got laughed at when they first came out. But I love pop choruses in metal. It's why I like metalcore. It's why I going back to bands like Sleep Token and what have you, that sometimes there will just be a big pop chorus that for the rest of the day you'll be just walking along and going, and it'll be there. It'll be earwormed in you, and this song Shallow does exactly that. Let's quickly take a look at those lyrics in the chorus. The only time you love me when the light's out, calling me your hero when you're face down, kissing on my neck, you had me on a cloud, now I can see. So the idea that there has been a veil lifted in whatever this relationship was or is, that now the Joshua can see, the message is that now I can see this in all of its shallow glory, or the opposite of glory. Your love is so shallow, your love is so shallow. I try to let you go, but you hit me with your arrow. So I imagine alluding to Cupid's arrow there, in some way, even as you try and leave, there is an element of love. I mean, Cupid's arrow is more associated with love than lust. But that idea that as you leave, I don't know, it's like fucking Scorpion in Mortal Kombat, isn't it? Get over here. It's time to cut you off and leave you in the shadows. Now that's pretty emo. That's emo. Yeah, I'm buying that we're back into emo here. So, hang on. In the first verse, we had cross sticks to keep us going, to drive us through. So when I say it comes into the verse, open drums here. Yeah, cross sticks, so the stick across the snare. So we left some dynamics there for the second verse. When we come back in here, we just go straight into what I would call open drums. Straight snare. Ooh, and a little. This is great. Yes! Nice. I defy anyone to not have that stuck in their head for the rest of the day. That's a great, catchy little chorus. So it's in, I suppose, it's in quite a small amount of notes. There's not a huge amount of dynamics in the range. It's almost like, and this is something again for any songwriter, is the age of the nursery rhyme melody is very much back. The lights are on and burning for the masses with. When I say nursery rhymes, I mean those almost na 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 na. It doesn't move out of that thin list of notes. There's not a big dynamic range. We're not going like a ballad where we're going into a crescendo, or we're building verses and we're building and then moving into different keys or whatever. The vocal range on the chorus on that motif is really tight. It's quite it sits in those little block of notes. There is it's all over, fucking from Katy Perry to Falling in Reverse. There's all sorts of bands and artists who are now using what I call nursery rhyme melody schemes, because those are the ones that we remember from when we're kids. And if you access that sort of stuff, that's what creates an earworm, because we find some similarity to other melodic structures that we've had in us our whole lives. I know this sounds a bit deep, but it's just basically stuff you heard as a kid recreated in pop music is incredibly popular right now.
Leave you in the shadows.
That's nice. These melodies, obviously, there's loads of EQ, loads of pre's and posts, and all sorts of effects on this that are done in the studio, and obviously it's tuned to keep the notes very nice. But the little build of harmonies there, then they're not atonal; they're perfectly tonal. Must say, he just looks cool as fuck as well.
The only time you love me when your lights out.
Nice!
Be your hero when you're face down. You see now my neck, you had me on the ground. Now I can't see. Your love is so shallow. Your love is so shallow. I try to let you go.
Oh, what a lovely visual.
Your love is so shallow. It's time to cut you off and leave you in the shadows.
Excellent. Oh. What? I tell you what, I really enjoyed that. I'm going to listen to that a few more times today. Joshua Roberts has a fabulous voice. He can really get up into that tenor, belty roll there. Top B's are nothing to... I know he's only flicking up onto trying to let you go, but that full voice. Am I singing that full voice at 10:30 in the morning? You can bollocks. Top B's are not to be sniffed at. I really want to see them live now as well, because the way that song's written, it leaves a little bit of scope for... that was all cleans. But you can tell live that there's going to be elements of scream that you can put in there, elements of distortion and grit that you can add to it, whether you're using glottal fry on some of the notes. It feels like it's ready for a live performance. I bet that fucking goes off live. So, Shallow by Magnolia Park off the album Vamp, which is out now on Epitaph Records. I'll be back on here pretty shortly because we are approaching 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, which is absolutely bizarre. And thank you to every single one of you who has subscribed and joined my Ko-fi page as well. Of course, I am mind blown by how many people have joined my Ko-fi page. Thank you to all of my incredible members over there. They're on the screen now. Just incredible. The community that we've built there of poets and artists and musicians and people just talking about, up till this point, mainly Sleep Token, but we are going all in. So that's very exciting. Thank you again, of course, to all of my subscribers, all of my members on Ko-fi, and I shall see you for the next one.